I'm Richard Lloyd. I live in Dunfermline. I've been a Christian for 25 years. For 30 years before that, I was an active atheist and would tell everyone and anyone what rubbish all religions were and how stupid it was to be a believer. In 1994, I was living in a village in Kent near Sevenoaks, and my closest friend was a builder called Brian. Brian was and is a Christian, but I didn't hold that against him. He certainly seemed to have something I didn't, even though he was probably less affluent than I. It was this year that Jesus came for me. I didn't seek him out, but he knew it was time for me to come to him. They say there are 4 things that happen when you become a Christian, and here are my 4. Our daughter Rachel was baptized and confirmed. We had a visit from our vicar, who turned out to be a down-to-earth, kindly guy who listened to me. I had a beer with Brian, and our conversation turned to his faith and what he got from it. A little time later, Brian said there was an Alpha course starting, and would I like to attend it? I said yes, on the understanding that I would probably be a very difficult, questioning and demanding student. He also asked me if I would read Matthew's Gospel, and being an avid reader, that's not a problem. I loved reading Matthew and attending Alpha, and it answered so many questions that I had. Then an extraordinary thing happened. Brian asked me to attend the annual Service on the Green, where the Salvation Army band came and played, and where the Bishop of Tunbridge, Brian Smith, would preach. The service was amazing. How come the bishop knew that his words, "Are you looking for something here today?" would go straight to my heart? Who had told him? Was this service designed around me? Well, of course, I knew the answers to those questions. By the end of Alpha, I believed, but I couldn't give my life to Jesus because I was conscious that my past life would not bear scrutiny and I was not worthy. I was an ashamed and broken person. A kind friend from the St. George's congregation suggested I make a confession, and I thought this was a good way forward. I spent 3 hours on my knees, and at the end of which my confessor, the Reverend Bill McDougall, told me that I was forgiven. And so I committed my life to Jesus, and it's been an amazing journey which continues to this day. To finish, I want to share 2 things with you. First of all, one of my favourite Bible passages from Galatians 5. God's Spirit makes us loving, happy, peaceful, patient, kind, good, faithful, gentle, and self-controlled. There's no law against behaving in any of these ways. This has always been and continues to be a work in progress for me. Secondly, I'm going to show you a picture in a moment of a piece of Japanese art called kintsugi. Simply, it's a broken vessel, in this case repaired with molten gold, and whose beauty exceeds that of the original. It represents my aspiration for myself and for you, if that resonates with you. Here it is.